It is my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2018. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the many individuals who have helped mold this group of students into the respectable, intelligent, and caring young adults we have become. First, I would like to thank the parents, family, and friends for the constant love, support, and encouragement that has guided us thus far and will continue to guide us throughout our lives. I would also like to thank the school board members, administration, faculty, and staff for the mentoring you have provided us with throughout our journey at Oley Valley. Lastly, thank you classmates for the memories and relationships that we have formed throughout our years together. And congratulations to you all. I know that each one of you will accomplish your own goals in life. At this time, I would like the senior class chorus members to please come forward. Everyone please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Good evening. Welcome to the 112th Annual Commencement of Oley Valley High School. The faculty, staff, administration, board of school directors take great pride in presenting to you the 145 members of the class of 2018. At this time, we would also like to recognize the following school district employees who will be retiring from the Oley Valley School District at the conclusion of the school year. We thank each of them for their dedication and service to our students, our school district, and to the Oley Valley community. Betty Hoffman, with 6 years of service. Kelly Achenbach, 7 years of service. Michael Haupt, with 23 years of service. Leslie Wegman, with 31.12 years of service. And to the Oley Valley High School's very own outstanding math teacher, Beth Ann Rohrbach, with 35 years of service, all to the Oley Valley School District. Congratulations. Class of 2018. In the days and weeks ahead, there will be many people who will be offering you advice and suggestions to encourage you as you continue to write your own story. to discover who you truly are and what you want to become. Listen and learn from each of them, as no two stories are ever the same. Adapted from an article by Jonathan Helmick, I have only a few small pieces of advice for you this evening. Number one is to focus on your future. Dwelling on moments in your past when you could have done something different in order to set yourself up for better today is a waste of your time. It's important to reflect on the past to avoid repeating it, but it's not okay to set up a permanent residence and live there. You can't live in a time that cannot be changed. Living in what could have been is unhealthy, it's destructive, and it's very painful. Be clear on what your purpose is and focus on the path ahead. Don't settle for what is. Create what can be. Change someone's life for the better. On the other hand, anxiety and doubt, it can be caused by the idea of living too much into the future or worrying about things that never happen. Mark Twain captured it best by saying, I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. Find passionate, successful people in your life that challenge you to become a better, positive, service-oriented person. Avoid those who attempt to lower your standards, to hold you back from achieving greatness, or try to overwhelm you with negativity and despair. Be well of self-sabotage, set your standards high. Develop a plan but remain open to new ideas, new ways of approaching things. But set your own path. Align your beliefs and your career goals with who you want to be, not with what others want you to become. Every choice you make contributes to where you are going, what you will accomplish, and most importantly, the fine men and ladies that you have become and will continue to be. We are all victims of the beliefs by which we live, so examine your beliefs, align them with your choices. Choose not to be complacent. Choose to see a future of great possibilities. Choose to serve and to make a difference. Resist the urge to compare yourself with others or allow you to compare you to who they think you should be. Track your own personal growth as you write your own story with a goal of improving or learning one small thing each and every day. You're not a better person because you beat yourself up by not reaching a standard or an image that you set by others. You're just an unhappy person. Learn from your mistakes, forgive yourself, and then let it go. Forgiveness is about taking care of yourself, and as Lily Tomlin stated, forgiveness means giving up all hope of a better past. Enjoy these final moments together as a class, for tomorrow you begin another chapter in the book of what will become your life story. It's been an honor and a privilege to watch you grow and become the outstanding men and women that you are today. On behalf of the faculty, the staff, the administration, congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2018. Now, it is my distinct honor, on behalf of the Board of School Directors, it's my privilege to award Preston Tyler Rowe his high school diploma. The following quote exemplifies who Preston was. Your character is more important than how good you are at the sport. Your athleticism is only temporary, but your character, the type of person that you are, lasts forever. Be compassionate, be grateful, be honest, and be humble. May the empty chair and flowers displayed here tonight be a reminder of how one person's life can change us all for the better. Mr. Stauffer, will you please lead the presentation to the Rose family? ties that bind the graduates of Oley Valley High School are woven with pride, held tightly in tradition, and showcased in educational excellence. In closing, we ask that you take a moment to reflect and remember those who we've lost over this past school year. Marshall Bartholomew, Dean Hill, Tristan Wirtz, and Oley Valley's own angel in the outfield of number 8, President Tyler Rowe, class of 2018. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to now introduce our alumnus speaker for the evening. Mr. Barry Seidel is an Oley Valley graduate of the class of 1964. After high school, Mr. Seidel attended a year of college before joining the military. He served as an officer in the military for 4 years before returning home to finish college. Upon his return, Mr. Seidel completed his degree in mechanical engineering and began work in industrial power plants. And while currently retired, Mr. Seidel still retains his professional engineering license. As Mr. Seidel enjoys retired life, he also still stays active in his church. And married to his high school sweetheart, Lynn Hoke, the prettiest girl in his class, Mr. Seidel is blessed with 3 children, 8 grandchildren, and 1 great-granddaughter that keeps him busy. I speak on behalf of the class of 2018 and saying that we are thankful for the inspiring words Mr. Seidel will share with us tonight as we prepare to enter into the next phase of our lives. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Barry Seidel.
It is a blessing to be here. Thank you all. Mr. Stauffer, distinguished leaders behind me, teachers, parents, grandparents, and especially you graduates. You are all to be congratulated for your determination, your work, your patience, the effort that you have put forth here tonight to claim your victory. Your graduation diploma. You see how teamwork brings great results? Everyone benefits. Everyone grows. Isn't work great? I see some smiles. You agree. How does it feel when you've made a decision, set a goal, and then you worked to bring it to conclusion? You have engaged in this process many times throughout the past 12 years, and here you are. Congratulations. This process, if you choose, will follow you throughout your life. Why are we here? Life is a test of our agency. It is the ability and privilege God gives each of us to choose and to act for ourselves and not be acted upon. However, wrong choices can cause us to be acted upon, which can cause us to lose some of our agency. Important to remember, if one chooses to use drugs, for example, one may become addicted and may end up in prison. There we have lost some of that agency to choose. That goes down, our freedom to choose. We become acted upon. Every decision we make brings with it certain results or consequences to which we are responsible. You've learned that. Don't forget it. They told me I had 5 to 7 minutes to talk to you here tonight. What could I offer you in that time? Well, I can give you what I've learned and what helped me in 6 words. Socrates said, know thyself. Cicero said, control thyself. Jesus Christ said, give thyself. To know thyself, know who you are. To know yourself is to come to know that we dearly are sons and daughters of deity. No matter your religion, God said, let us make man in our image and after our likeness. So God created man in his own image. We're not here to fail, to fall short of becoming all that we can be either. We were born to succeed, and the word can't should be eliminated from our vocabulary. You've reached the top of this ladder. Congratulations. Tomorrow you will be starting on the bottom rung. of a new ladder. How far up will you go? Will you stay on the bottom rung? Will you just wander? Will you act or be acted upon? It's your choice. Let me share with you someone who has helped me along the way. The man in the glass. When you get what you want in your struggle for self, and the world makes you king for a day, just go to the mirror and look at yourself and see what the man has to say. For it isn't your father or mother or wife whose judgment upon you must pass. The fellow whose verdict counts the most in your life is the one staring back from the glass. Just remember, there's lots of rules for success, but none of them work unless you do. Control thyself. Perhaps this should be labeled self-mastery. Self-mastery is a challenge for each of us. Only we can control our appetites and passions. It is the ultimate test of our character. Every one of us has the challenge of controlling our thoughts, our appetites, speech, temper, and desires. Success requires mastery of our private thoughts. In this realm, conscience is the only referee that can blow the whistle when we get out of control. One of the great foundations of personal power is purity. Alfred Lord Tennyson captured this when he penned, "My strength is the strength of 10, because my heart is pure." Please, may you go through life with the strength that comes from a clear conscience. Self-denial is not restrictive. It is liberating. It is the path to freedom. It is strength. It is the essential element of purity. Give thyself. When we give of ourselves to another, what are we sharing? Good old down-home love, the strongest force in the world. Webster defines love as the unselfish, loyal, and benevolent concern for the good of another. Here's the key to remember. For what we love determines what we seek. For what we seek determines what we think and do. What we think and do determines who we are and who we will become. Success in this life is largely determined not by how much you know, but how much you care. Put another way, how well you work and get along with others. Remember, no one is a failure who has friends. A familiar example of losing ourselves in the service of others is the sacrifice parents make for their children. Mothers suffer pain and loss of personal priorities and comfort to bear and reach each child. Fathers adjust their lives and priorities to support their family. I'd like to leave you with just a little story. It's called The Cherokee Grandfather. A Cherokee grandfather teaching tribal ways and philosophies on life to his grandson spoke. "A fight is going on inside of me. It is a terrible fight between two wolves. One wolf is evil. He is anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other wolf is good. He is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." Looking straight into his grandson's eyes, the old man continues, "This same fight is going on inside you and every person in the world." His grandson, thinking about this phenomenon for a moment, asks his wise old grandfather, "Which wolf will win?" The Cherokee grandfather replies, "The one you feed." God bless Oley Valley High School. And God bless our graduating seniors and all those who have supported, loved, and helped you to achieve the success you're here to receive tonight. Thank you.